All right. Hey, everyone. Spidey Librarian here. And I am doing an impromptu um, fundraiser stream for Trouble's medical expenses. Um, I'm kind of doing this on the fly, so I'm going to be setting up things as we go. I'm not going to be playing any video games tonight. I am just going to be speaking from the heart and talking about Trouble and talking about her GoFundMe page and hopefully drive some donations tonight to that. Now, I'm going to be doing a lot of things on the fly tonight. For instance, I haven't really publicized this stream on my social media, so I'm about to start setting that up. So I'm going to kind of be working on things as we go. But I've basically got a couple of small modifications going already. I'm setting up a column of just web warriors for tonight. So I'm less interested in how much someone donates and more interested in just the fact that they donate. So if you can spare anything, hold on a second. Nothing works the way I ever want it to when I want it to. Even if it's like a buck or two. I mean, this is a chance to just get on the board as a web warrior, as someone who will have my eternal thanks for helping me to save my kitty's life. And in fact, I'm already going to leave Caveman Oog up on here since he was my most recent donor to the link that you see down there on for Stream Elements. But I'm also going to add two others because I know that they've donated specifically because of Trouble. So I'm going to make sure that I add them to the list here. Give me just a second because my brain, of course, does not want to work properly. And apparently neither does OBS here. So give me just a second. I am going to make sure that I have all of the docs working properly so that I can see you guys' chats. If anyone has spoken in the last couple of minutes, I haven't seen it yet, but I'm about to go over to the YouTube view of this stream because that's where I know a lot of people are currently going to be gathering. So, hey, MRX. Hey, Leia Rose. I see you guys. Thank you guys for being here tonight. I really do appreciate it. And again, a lot of this stuff I am very I've got some updates for you guys, and they have been harrowing to say the least. But I'm not quite ready to go into that yet. Yes, we've already broken 4 digits, which I'm already just. I can't tell you guys how many times I've cried today. First, at what's happened to Trouble. And then second, just the reactions from people who have either already donated or just found other ways to support us during all of this. I'm so grateful to everyone who has, reached out, who has said, hey, we're here for you. It means the world to us. It means the world to me. And I just want you guys to know that it is very much appreciated. And for some reason, it's not letting me change out the widgets for OBS. So I'm not going to worry about that right now. I can always add a new one if I need to. So what I'm going to do right now is, oh my God, we've got 7 people on here tonight. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for being here. I mean, your presence alone does so much. just being here and saying hi and just being a part of this really means the world to me. Um, so the first thing I'm going to do is, and just bear with me here, I am going to move my OBS program over along with one of the docs. But what I am going to do now is I'm actually going to start going over to my social medias, and once I grab the URL here, I'm going to put it up. I'm going to put the stream URL up on my social media. So if you guys will just bear with me for a few minutes. Again, I'm doing this entirely on the fly. I am doing this entirely just because I want to save my kitty's life, and this is the best way that I know of how to do it. I've done everything I can to step up, front the costs for the treatments and the surgeries that she needs, but aside from being a librarian, I do YouTube, and this is what I know how to do. So give me just a second here, and I'm going to go over to my Facebook page. And for some reason, Facebook seems to think I'm under the Spidey Librarian profile, which is kind of hilarious when you think about it. All right, and let me see. There is the stream URL. Facebook is weird. Okay. All right. All right. I'm doing an impromptu fundraising stream to try to save trouble. Please come join and learn how you can help. And then I'm going to put an emoji of a kitty cat smiling, because that's our goal here, right? We're trying to save my precious orange kitty cat here. So I'm just going to go ahead and post that to my Facebook. Excuse me. I'm going to make a similar post to Instagram. At least I'm going to try to. And hey, Skyboy. And hey, Brett. Sorry, Bad Apple. I'm sorry, I'm doing a bunch of things at once. I will get to concentrating on the stream soon. I'm just trying to get it publicized right now. So if you guys will bear with me, I would really, really very much appreciate it. And while I am kind of keeping stuff like that in mind, I need to make sure that I go over to Twitch and make sure that the stream is active over there as well. And it seems to be. Now, I don't get a lot of viewers on Twitch, but I think I'm still technically an affiliate, so people should still be able to, like, donate bits to me if they want. So anything you can do to help, any little tiny thing you can do to help is so very much appreciated right now. So let me hop on Instagram real quick. I don't understand why it is asking me if I want to change it to a business account. It's never been a business account, so I don't know why they would ask that. All right. Let me see. Let me grab a picture of trouble from the downloads window. We're not going to do that one. Hold on. I will find something for her for us very soon. Okay, we're going to go ahead and do that. It's a picture of trouble snuggling up to my hand. That's going to go out on Instagram real quick. I've got the, whoops, undo that, undo that. Okay, and then IG users, link uh, to my YouTube page in bio because, you know, Instagram is weird. Instagram is totally weird, but so there we go. So there we've got the link up on my Facebook. We've got the link up on my Instagram and my Spidey Librarian Facebook page. Now I'm going to do something I don't normally do. I'm going to go to Twitter because I don't really do much on Twitter, but I'm just going to go ahead and throw the link out on Twitter. So feel free to follow me on Twitter if you want. But I think I've got this about as publicized as I can make it. Let me just have a look at the chat. And I think what I can do now is I'm going to leave my Twitch page metadata up on this monitor, but I'm going to move everything back to this screen here. And I just want to go ahead and set everything up. Hey, Gerald, how you doing? Good to see you. Welcome, welcome. Okay. All right. So, let's get down to brass tacks. So, this morning I got a call from the animal hospital, and I could tell that the surgeon on the other end was really apprehensive. She clearly did not want to deliver me this news. The conversation basically started off with, "I am so sorry I have such bad news for you," which I'm sure you can imagine is a conversation that you don't those are like exactly the words you don't want to hear when you're told to wait at least one more day to see what happens. You know, I was hoping that we would be at the end, and then another complication has arisen. And what I have been told is essentially that the fluid that Trouble is continuing to pull from the drain on her abscess, it basically contained bacteria. Bacteria was still getting into the site of the infection and was going to cause issues and overwhelm and kill her if not treated for. Now, the thing is, she's already had 2 surgical procedures done, and this, of course, is just devastating news to hear because she has been so strong and so brave and so just alive. Most cats in her condition, a lot of cats in her condition, I guess, the doctor has told me like several times, a lot of cats in her condition would have gone septic by now. They would have gone septic and they would have gotten lethargic and they just would have died. Trouble is not doing that. Trouble is continuing to eat. She is bright-eyed. She is she's resting, but she's not lethargic. She's not doing nothing. She's fighting this. She's fighting her damnedest because I like to think she knows that I'm fighting for her. She knows that I want her to come home. I've been visiting her every day and making sure that she knows that her daddy has not abandoned her and that daddy wants her to come home and that daddy misses her very much. And so they told me that this morning that what would need to happen is that they would basically need to divert the path that her fecal matter takes and essentially like put a tube in her stomach. And that way she would be pooping out, essentially out of a tube in her stomach rather than out of her anal cavity, basically. And then that would presumably give the infection site time to heal, and then presumably when it healed, we'd need another operation to take the tube out. Well, there's a problem with that. The problem is that that type of operation is highly invasive, and it's very high risk. It is so high risk, in fact, that the surgeons at this animal hospital they won't perform it simply because they operations of that sort when they go when they go sideways, things get bad really quickly. And I guess one, they're not experienced. It's a very rare operation. It's a very rare type of operation that they would do. It's a very high stakes operation. They just don't have anyone who's experienced to do it. And so if if I decided to go that route, they're going to refer me to like Texas A&M or something, which in all likelihood would be a ridiculous, like an even more ridiculous um expense, basically. And so when I got there today to visit Trouble, who is very sweet and very cuddly, and I will show you guys some pictures and videos later of her. But when I got there, um, they basically proposed something new, something that had never they've never tried before, but they were willing to do. What they want to do is they want to basically insert like a tube kind of into her like anal cavity and basically get it from the point where the fecal matter enters into the bowels and basically get a tube um in that area so that way the fecal matter would go into it and would not interact in any way with the surgery point. And again, presumably that would give her time to heal. This is something that's never been done before, and but it's something that they feel like they could do, and it's also something that they feel like this is something that they can do to help basically keep costs down. And so I told them to go ahead and do it because because they leveled with me and they basically said, look, if this doesn't work financially, you might hit a wall at that point. And even if you decide to go through with it, that's extremely high risk. And the chances that she would die, even even after a successful surgery, are still pretty high. And so I told her, okay, well, go ahead and do it. Go ahead and do the tube. And so they're gonna do it. They're gonna do it tonight, or no, they're gonna do it tomorrow. They're gonna do it tomorrow. So um that is where we're at right now. This has been a very, very tough day for me. And I I I've done a lot of crying, and I have also had a tremendous amount of support from the people in my life. And um I want to take this moment to go ahead and just share the link to Trouble's GoFundMe page, um, because because right now that's probably one of the best ways to help support her right now. That's not the only way, and I will go into other ways that you guys can very directly help me and help Trouble. Some of which don't even involve donating money. If you don't have any money, if you don't have the means to comfortably donate, then please don't. Please don't. Um, there are other ways that you can help, and there are other ways that we can that we can approach this problem. And so I'll discuss those in a little while. But in the meantime, let me just take a look at chat here. Let's see. I see that Ziggo is in the chat. How you doing, man? Welcome. Yeah, the kitty is still in trouble. She's in a very precarious position, and she's basically she's basically been in crisis for about 2 weeks now, and it's it's just an entire thing. So, anyways, I wanted to make sure that everyone who I could tell about this gets to know about it. Um, I'm probably going to be spending a good portion of this weekend just doing this. Just when I'm not across town visiting my kitty and making sure that she knows that daddy loves her and hasn't abandoned her and really wants her to come home. I'm probably going to be doing this and just going, "Hey guys, here are some ways that you guys can help. Here's what's going on with Trouble. Please, please, please help me if you can." So now, with that said, and I'm going to be making a couple of I'm going to be making a couple of text windows here in a moment. So, but I think the first one is just basically going to be ways that people can help me help Trouble. Okay, so I'm creating a new text source right now called Ways to Help. And as I type this in, I will have to probably resize the text and everything. Just keep in mind, there are ways to help that are not financial, but I am going to hit the financial ones first. Those are going to be probably the most directly impactful. But the first way that you can help is to just donate to Trouble's GoFundMe. And of course, this text is ridiculous, of course. And can I just put bullet points in here? And let's see. All right. And so I'm going to go ahead and just shrink this. I'm going to take out that space between because, yeah. All right. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to stick it right about here because this is going to, this box is going to get taller. Okay. So the first thing that you guys can do, the most directly impactful, is to go ahead and donate to the GoFundMe. All right. I just set it up like a few hours ago. I set it up about probably 10 hours ago, and we have already raised over $1,000. I've set the goal for $25,000 because even though it's not yet that high, we're getting close. Okay, so that is one way to help. That is probably the most directly impactful way. However, if you're not a fan of GoFundMe, if you're not a fan of crowdsourcing sites, actually another great way to help me is to donate to the Stream Elements link. Let me see. basically it's a donation to my PayPal. All right, and the link for my PayPal is basically the Stream Elements link that you see on the little graphic in the lower left hand corner. It's the streamelements.com/SpideyLibrarian/tip. So if you do that, you're going up on the Web Warriors list. And as a matter of fact, I need to see what I can do about that because it's not letting me do anything with it, and I'm really annoyed by that. So give me just a second. We're going to see if we can add yet another text source and hopefully copy the Who is the Web Warriors link and see if that does anything. So give me one moment here. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and now we're gonna see if I can. So tonight I've got 3 people who are already considered web warriors this evening. All right, and I'm not going to list any donation amounts tonight because right now it's all about giving people recognition. So my 3 most recent, my mic is cutting out and being a bit choppy. Is anybody else detecting that? But my 3 most recent donors are Caveman Oog, the Matt Cave, and also Ryan. And let me see. I need to shrink that down a little bit. So let me just do that. OBS is being weird. It's a little funky. All right. So what I'm gonna do. All right. MRX hears me just fine. Skyboy says it's a little funky. All right. So I mean I'll work on it in a moment, guys. It's just that right now it's less of a priority than getting this going. So all right. So that's about as small as I want to go with the donators text tonight. So I'm going to go ahead. Feedback from Echo. I don't have any other sources going on. I'll check it out in a moment. But what I'm going to do now, like static in the background, you might be hearing my air conditioner, which I'm sorry about that, but it's hot. um, and I'm probably going to be here for a while. It will shut down. I have it in energy saver mode, so once the room gets cool enough, it'll shut down for a while. But at least for now, we're gonna go with that. So I've never had echo in the room before, so I'm not sure. I mean, unless that's always been a problem and you guys have never told me, I mean, I suppose it could be a thing. So, all right. Anyways, so we've got the web warriors up. Caveman Oog, he donated 1337 last night specifically for the Trouble Fund. The Matt Cave donated, I think it was like $25 for Trouble. And then Ryan the other day donated $50, and again, I'm blown away by this. Like, thank you guys. I appreciate the support. Um, anyone else who donates tonight is going to be added to this list of web warriors, and I'm going to when I record a video, I'm gonna add you guys to the list of people that I thank at the end. If you donate to the if you don't donate that if you donate to the GoFundMe during the stream tonight, let me know. I will start another section for those who donate to the Web Warriors Fund, or to the GoFundMe. And I don't know. We'll we'll call those donors, we'll call them the troublemakers, because you guys are helping me make trouble safer. So it's fixed now. Yeah, because the AC has turned off. That I'm pretty sure that's what's going on. The AC has turned off. So, all right. So getting back to other ways to help, because there are not just two ways that you guys can help. There are many ways that you can help, and I want to expand upon those. All right. So let's say that you are not able to donate directly, because you don't have much in the way of discretionary funds. That's fine. That's fine. I do not want anyone to incur financial uncomfortableness trying to help me. But do you shop at Amazon? Because in the course of doing your regular like shopping on Amazon, um, if you are so inclined, what you could do is use my Amazon affiliate link. Let's see. I'm just gonna say use my Amazon affiliate. And I will post that at some point. I just haven't done so in forever because I don't think I've been on Amazon in forever. But the way that the Amazon affiliate program works is if you basically, let's say you click on my affiliate link and you basically you see the thing that I'm advertising, and you're like, I don't really want to buy that. That's not my thing. That's fine. But if you click on the link and then you go shopping somewhere else on Amazon, say for something that you would regularly buy, like sometimes I buy like a bunch of tank tops off of Amazon just to use as undershirts. Um, if you if you basically go shopping on Amazon, I think within about 24 hours after clicking my affiliate link, the basically my affiliate link counts. Like it counts as credit towards me. And what happens is, at no cost to you, I get a very, 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 very tiny like percentage of whatever it is you spend for like sending you to Amazon. So what I'm gonna do is I just went to my affiliate link and put the I'm gonna go ahead and put the link there. And what that whoa, that's not that's the GoFundMe. That's not what I'm trying to do. Amazon, what are you doing? All right, let me try it again. Silly Amazon. There we go. So that's a way that you could help me that would not do any uh it wouldn't incur you any extra costs. It's just, go click that link, and then Amazon knows that if you've clicked on that link, at least for the next 24 hours, I've basically kind of referred you there. Any extra money that I am getting from any source at this point is all going to Trouble's medical expenses. So just know that I don't want anyone to become uh, financially uncomfortable because they're trying to help me out. I don't want that at all. Um, but this is a way that you can kind of more or less go about your regular life, do your regular shopping. Um, and I do have other affiliate programs that I'm part of. So if you don't like Amazon for some reason, maybe you like Walmart. I have a Walmart affiliate too. So I can put that link up at some point, although it's going to take me a while to go find it because I don't use it very often. So that is those are a couple of ways that you guys can help that involve like either you're donating, or at least you're spending money even if you're not donating it directly to me. That's all very helpful. All right. Okay, other ways that you can help. because let's maybe get away from money. All right. Maybe some of you guys are just like, you just shopping on Amazon. I don't do that because I just don't have any money. I get it. I've been there, guys. I understand what it's like. One of the easiest things that you guys can do is just sharing the link to the GoFundMe. Sharing the link to the GoFundMe to my to my Stream Elements PayPal donation link. Um, you know, anything like that. Maybe not the Amazon affiliate. Like those kind of have to be shared from like me directly. So like if you use it from here, that's fine. But if someone copies my Amazon link and tries to share it, I don't think Amazon likes that. And so I would just say if you can donate or if you can use my affiliate, go ahead and do it, but don't bother sharing it. Just let me worry about sharing it. So you can share the links to the GoFundMe or to the PayPal tipping, and I get email notifications when people donate. So either to PayPal or to the GoFundMe, and so anything you can do to basically kind of signal boost is kind of what I'm calling it right now. Just sharing links and signal boosting. That would be extremely helpful. Try to get other eyes onto the GoFundMe and the Stream Elements. The PayPal thing is pretty much like because I don't have a Venmo. I have PayPal basically. So and I've been using that forever. So that's one kind of non monetary way to really help make an impact. So if you could do that, that would be awesome too. All right. Let me think. What are some other ways to help? So sharing links, signal boosting. Um, that's pretty much that's what I've got off the top of my head. Now, I am working on a couple of other things that we could do. Oh, right. Okay. Let's talk YouTube for a second, okay? Because I mean, like, I'm streaming to both Twitch and YouTube, but most of the people who engage with me on YouTube. So, a really good way to help me out, if you haven't already, is to either subscribe to my YouTube, help me get to 1,000 subscribers and hopefully 4,000 watch hours so that I can monetize basically. Um, once and I know it's like several different like I mean if you guys are in my YouTube chat, you're already subscribed because in order to talk in the stream chat, I usually have it set that you have to be subscribed. You have to be subscribed for at least like a minute or 5 minutes or something like that. So, but let people know about Troubles GoFundMe. Let them know who I am. Let them know what kind of content that I do. Let them know that I'm a cat dad. Let them know that they can sub to my YouTube channel, and that will help me out not directly monetarily, but it will basically kind of like it will help me get to a place where I can start doing more monetarily. Because you guys you guys are aware that I have a few emotes on my Discord server, and one of them is it's a graphic called "Here Comes Trouble," and the artist Strider basically incorporated trouble like into the phrase, like my cat. There's an emote with my cat like drawn into it essentially, and one of the things that I want to do is when I'm able to monetize my channel. First of all, I can tell you guys this much. When I get to the point where I'm able to monetize my YouTube channel, I am not turning on frickin' ads, okay? Ads suck. Ads don't make you a lot of money unless you're in certain niches like tech or something like that, which I'm not. I'm basically in entertainment, gaming, stuff like that. So, but basically, I will not turn on ads in Facebook. I have no intention of ever turning on ads at this point. What it will let me do though is offer the paid membership subscriptions to my channel. And one of the very first perks that you're going to get at the lowest level, it'll probably be like, I don't know, $3 a month or $5 a month or something, is going to be the emotes. And the Here Comes Trouble emote is going to be featured at the lowest tier so that you guys will have access to at least that thing that Trouble has inspired, and that will always be a part of my channel and my life and will live on long after she does. And hopefully she's going to live another 10 years or so, because that's just what I hope and need to happen. So, all right. Link sent on Facebook in 15 line groups and 14 Discord servers. Zigo, thank you so much, man. I really do appreciate it. But yeah, subscribing to my YouTube channel will help. It's more of a long-term fix, a long-term help. But one of the benefits that I want to offer when I'm able to monetize will be the Trouble emote. So if you can, spread the word. Tell people, hey, Spidey Librarian, aka Tony Goodwin, is trying to raise funds for his cat's medical care, and she's at a very precarious point. Check out his content. Go sub to his channel. Go donate to his stuff. Every little bit helps. Every little bit helps. Even if it's $1 or $2. Everything helps. So yeah. Subbing to my YouTube. I have not done this yet, and this is going to go back to spending money. But tell me what you guys think of this. I am strongly considering starting a like a merch store, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to put Trouble merch up. I'm going to find some adorable pictures of Trouble, and we're gonna try putting them on T-shirts, coffee mugs, things like that. Because people like buying merch for worthy causes, right? You can get a T-shirt with my cat's lovely face on it that says like, I saved Trouble just for you, or something like that. But now I haven't set this up yet. But if this is a thing that you guys would like to see, again, I have not set this up. I'm gonna try to set it up before tomorrow's streams. Set up a merch store with some Trouble, with her face, with her adorable face on it, and maybe my ugly mug too, and maybe put the Spidey Librarian logo on it. I don't know. I've never done something like this before, so hopefully that'll be a thing that we could do. Picture of her face on a baby outfit saying "I'm Trouble." kind of like I am Groot. We are trouble, you know. We are trouble. I kind of like that actually. Um, so uh, so that's upcoming. It's not something that I've currently got up, but that is a thing that that I can get to work putting together. And you know, when I do that, I will of course share out the link and let you guys know. And I mean, the proceeds from everything that I'm talking about here, like everything, is going to go to uh, covering the medical costs for my baby. So um, that's those are the ways that we can do it. I'm gonna basically say I'm just gonna add the phrase "help monetize" to the sub to my YouTube link because um, yeah, I don't know. I'm a perfectionist and I feel like I need to put stuff like that up. So anyways, so that right there is like 6 different ways that I can think of that you guys can help. And if you guys have ideas, I would love to hear them because I pretty much um I mean, I'm spitballing a lot of this, guys. I'm just trying to think of ways to help save my baby's life. So, so those are probably all the best ways to help. Um, and Ziggo on the stream has a question. So, go ahead, my friend. Go ahead and ask. If I can answer it, I absolutely will. There we go. All right. So, and I'm gonna go ahead and leave that alone. Yeah, if you guys have any suggestions for how to help, that's fine. Let me know. And in the meantime, uh, just if you guys have any questions, suggestions, ideas, anything that I can do to answer, then I will do my best to help. Do I have a PO box? I do not. Um, I mean, if you if you want to send me something, I mean, I you would basically be sending it directly to me. And if you really want to do that, um I will also I mean, I'll be happy to give you my address, like if you want to PM me on Discord or something like that. But you know, I just of course want to verify that it's you and all that stuff. You know, I mean, you got to be secure in this day and age. So, all right, you have a few suggestions. Please go ahead, hit me with them because anything and everything helps right now. So, I'm also going to add to the Web Warriors list here because I happen to know there have been a couple of people who have donated actual cash money to me, like as of today. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna add my friend Tom, who uh, you know, we know each other in real life. Um, Dude met with me today in person in response to my posts about trouble, and just basically fronted me a pretty high uh, number of cash. Number of cash. Anyways, he gave me some money, and again that made me cry. So, I'm also going to put my coworker who goes by the name Irita Lotta. You guys have probably seen her on my channel occasionally, and and just put her down. So I'm gonna go ahead and add her to to the list of web warriors for tonight. So, all right, I'm contemplating sending you my high-end MTG cards in my collection. MTG, Marjorie Taylor Green. No, Magic the Gathering. Magic the Gathering. I like. You want to send them to me like to sell because I mean I could try doing that. I don't know. Charity live stream like Cataclysm did last month. Do a crazy stream. Half proceeds go to charity, half to Trouble. Okay. All right. That's a possibility. I mean, I'm definitely going to be doing more streams like this over the weekend. And we could I don't know, I'd need to pick a charity actually. That would be I would want something. I like it. I don't know if I would do like Humane Society or anything like that, but it would definitely be something that would be helpful to pets in this particular situation. So wow, you have 100,000 Magic the Gathering cards, Zigo. That is a collection, my friend. But yeah, that could be quite a bit. Yeah, and I mean, at this point, I don't know. I'm just trying to think of things that we could do to try to help out my kitty. So I appreciate you guys brainstorming with me. Okay, damn, 100,000 cards. That is damn. That is a baller collection. That's all I'm gonna say. So in any case, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna clone the Web Warriors heading here because what I would like to do, I'm gonna copy it and then we're going to paste it into here, and it's probably going to. Huh, it didn't do it. It did not do the thing at all. Interesting. All right. Well, what if I do this? Haha! It did make a second one. All right. I'm gonna move this here. All right. And what I'm going to do is, let's see. Actually, I'm probably asking for trouble if I do this, and not the good kind of trouble. Not the kitty trouble. I'm going to just see what happens if I try to. Okay, one doesn't affect the other. Okay, good. Okay. That the troublemaker's distinction is for anyone who donates directly to the. Oh, we got a sub from a Sheriff Jam 917. Thank you very much for the sub. I appreciate it very much. And just thank you for being here this evening. We're working on an impromptu kind of fundraising slash brainstorming stream to save my cat Trouble, who is in the animal hospital, has had two surgeries, and she's probably going to need at least two more if she's going to have a fighting chance at surviving the infection. So that's your sister's channel. You switched to her account. Well, I appreciate that. And please be sure to let your sister know that I appreciate her being here. So I much appreciate it. Now, why did it make a second? See, why did it make that? Where does this come from? All right, let me see where it is. That can go away. Web warriors are going to go up here. All right. And just remember, so the Web Warriors is if you donate to my Stream Elements, to the Stream Elements link on the lower right side here. Like if you go there and make a donation, you go up on the Web Warriors. If you want to be a troublemaker, go and donate to the GoFundMe. And again, I will post the link. Um, and uh, and if you donate to that during the stream, then I will add you to the troublemakers, the troublemakers list. And with that said, I'm gonna take a second to just check my phone because sometimes I get notifications of things like that. So okay. Oh, guys, I got a text with an update about trouble. If you guys give me a second, I'll try to share this with you because I want you guys to be able to see at least some of the things that I can show you. So let me go ahead and see if I can bring it up. Just give me 1 second here. Okay, do I have a window capture? I do. Let's see if I can point it to visor. All right, and let me enable it. Okay, all right. So here, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm just gonna blank myself out. But here's the it's towards the bottom of the text that we're interested in. All right. Good evening. This is Stephanie, and I will be taking care of Trouble overnight. Just wanted to give you a brief update before bed. Trouble is doing well. Vitals are normal, eating at her leisure, and her incision site looks well and clean. Overall, resting comfortably. Have a good night. So, and I'd just like to take a minute to talk a little bit about the animal hospital that is taking care of Trouble. First of all, um, I'm gonna just reiterate: healthcare for your pet when they are sick or injured is astronomical. I know this firsthand already. That's why I've started a GoFundMe for Trouble's medical expenses. And I just want to say, though, that, with the proviso that I hope none of you guys ever have to go through this kind of thing. I will say that the hospital at which Trouble is staying is they're amazing. They are great, and they have done a really good job of keeping me informed, um, making me feel like they really do care. And I have felt kept in the loop. I have felt supported. I have felt sympathized with. I mean, you guys, Trouble has her own like little fan club over there. Like they're all pulling for her. They want her to get well because she's been there for so long, and like they know her by now, and so the staff keep apprised of how she's doing. They think that she is just so sweet. She's so nice to them. She is just I mean, she's a very special kitty, and I know this, and I mean that's why I'm fighting so hard for her, guys. Like, I just I just want her back and healthy and back in my life, and just doing all the things that she was doing before. So I'm writing a quick message back. Thank you for the update. I really appreciate the way you guys are taking care of my baby. And right before I send that off, I'm going to re-enable the window. And oops. And I'm just going to send it. Really? Go away. There we go. So there we go. But yeah, these guys have been great. And I really just want to take a moment to just commend the hell out of them for how good a job that they have done with my baby kitty, and just how just how great that they have been um, this time, like for this entire like saga, basically. All right, and oh wow, I've got at least two more. Um, I've got at least two more donations from for the GoFundMe. Um, I'm not going to list the amounts because I don't know if people want me, but I will. I will add first names. Um, just I'm trying to strike a balance between respecting people's privacy and yet giving credit to the angels that are helping me out. And so I want to go ahead and add. I want to add Kyle, and I want to add Jessica to the web, or actually they're the troublemakers actually. So I'm gonna go ahead and make a copy of Who is the Web Warriors, and then we're going to paste it, and I'll bet. Yep. Okay. And what I'm doing here is I'm basically modifying this. We're going to go ahead and we are going to add Kyle and let's see, and Jessica to the list of troublemakers tonight. And I think if you guys go to the GoFundMe page, you'll see like it should show you the running total. And I'm gonna go ahead and just update what I can see right now. As of right now, as of this second, we have collected $1,135 for uh for Trouble's medical expenses, which is amazing. You guys are unbelievable. So, just Kyle and anonymous. Well, maybe Jessica wanted to donate anonymously. But um, you know, as the person running the donor page, I might see things that other people don't. And I'm just gonna go ahead and put the first name only down and leave it at that. So, but yeah, as of right now, um, we've donated $1,135, and I cannot tell you guys how I cannot tell you guys what that means to me. So, but thank you so much. So, all right. Guys, I mean, I really wouldn't worry too much about who Jessica is. I mean, GoFundMe will probably tell me, but I'm only going to go so far and say, Jessica is what? Okay. Ziggo, if you want to tell me privately what the donation was, I mean, it's probably you then, but uh, like, I don't know. I don't know. Did we want to did we want to just change her name to anonymous, or Jessica is your wife's name? I okay then. Timing wise, then that suggests that it's then that's the donation. I mean, did you try donating in her name, or were you trying to donate in your own name? So okay, it was five. It that's then it's a different Jessica. because that was not the amount that was donated. Um, let me uh, let me go back and check. Let's see. Um, Interesting. Okay, so let me go ahead and just double check. I'm gonna just say, Ziggo, if that's you, it was if that's you, it was a $10 donation. Um, are you certain that you donated 5? I hmm. See, I have certain info. I'll tell you what. Go on Discord, private message me the first and last name for your wife, and that way I'll know. Oh, you tried 5 twice. Okay, well then it probably was. So, okay. Then do you want me how do you want me to like do you want me to just put do you want me to change the name? Like tell me how you want to do this and I'll make the change because you're the one making the donation. So, you know. Um and yeah, it it sent 10. So, it sent 10 to me. So, John Wesley Thomas, how you doing? And let me see. All right. Interesting again. Okay. All right. So name I've got is not that, but so maybe it's someone else, but if that's the case, now did you donate to the GoFundMe or did you donate to the um hold on, I'm gonna check. Yeah, I don't know. I do not know. Okay. Yeah, I think Ziggo, I think you didn't donate in your wife's name. I think you're good. I think you're good. And if it ends up being some kind of problem, I mean, we'll figure it out. So, but thanks again. All right, so let's see. It's all right. It's all good. It's all good. This is, I mean, this is my first time doing anything like this. This is my first time ever trying to like do any kind of fundraising for, that wasn't like Boy Scouts or something like that. This is my first time working with crowdfunding. This is my first time trying to use my YouTube channel to raise funds. Uh it's an entire thing. So we're probably going to hit some snags along the way, but in the meantime, um in the meantime, I appreciate everyone who has made a donation. Thank you so much. You guys are amazing. So, all right. Says that there's 12 donors, but you only see 11. Maybe GoFundMe takes a bit to update. It could. It could. Um, I mean, at present, I think that like I don't think it is perfectly up to date all the time, but it does what it can. So, all right. Let me see. So I have another donor, and this time I've got the presence of mind to see that the donor is donating anonymously. So what I'm going to do is we're just going to add the name anonymous to this. Hold on, we're gonna add the name anonymous to this group here, and If the anonymous donor in question would like to have their name on the troublemakers list as who they are, I can I it's someone that I know in real life, someone that I've known in real life. So I'm just going to say, if you're here on stream, thank you, and even if you're not here on the stream, thank you so much. I can't even begin to tell you how much it means. So but yeah, so I'll keep checking the donation feed. And I think what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to put the first names of any of the non-anonymous donors up on the troublemakers board, because they are helping me out, and they've said that uh, I'll put first names only. Um, but I'm gonna add a few here. So we're going to add. Let's see. Hold on a moment. All right. So we're gonna add Casey. We're gonna add Paul. One moment. We're gonna add Matthew and Jamie. All right. Let me see. That is okay. I'm gonna need to. I'm gonna need to hit the enter key. I feel like I'm on a typewriter. So everyone here has donated to the to Trouble's GoFundMe. I'm also going to add Jackie, Rachel, and John. Okay. And okay. All right. If I want to chat about ideas and stuff, let you know in Discord. Okay, I gotta go feed the little one. Okay. I'm gonna be live probably. I'm probably gonna be live until like for another 2 hours or so. I'm going to do everything I can to to drive donations towards my GoFundMe page, and do what we can to help my precious kitty. So total raised right now is $1,155, and I think right now what I'm going to do is we are going to put up. Um, I'm going to try to put up totals for each location. So, for instance, so for the troublemakers, okay, for you guys who have donated directly to the GoFundMe, I'm just going to put another. I'm going to go ahead and put a text asset out there that just has the total. And right now, that is the amount that we have. And again, at this point in time, I I wasn't even sure we'd raise this much. So I just want you guys to know. Uh, I just want you guys to know how much this means to me. Like, that we've gotten even this far is amazing to me, and hopefully we'll continue to do that. But all right, so for Web Warriors, here's what I'm gonna do. Um, for Web Warriors, I'm just gonna put down the kind of running total from people who have either donated directly to the PayPal through Stream Elements, or again, I've had a couple of people who just kind of meet up and just donate like cash to me. So I'm going to put that total up next to Web Warriors. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to shrink this down a little bit. We're going to make another we'll call this one the PayPal total. All right. All right. And right now, let's see. Um, it is currently 507.37. So I'm gonna go ahead. Oh, and I totally screwed the pooch there. So let me go ahead and just put the total there. All right. And so that makes, guys, for a grand total of over $1,700. Okay, and I can tell you guys that that is no, it's not quite $1,700. It's still way more than I was expecting. So, hey, Wolf, how you doing? Um, so like this amount of money right here, or at least a large percentage of it, because I know that PayPal takes a little bit out of donations, and I don't know how it's going to work on GoFundMe yet, but I read somewhere that for medical they don't take any percentage of the donations out. So I don't know if that's true, but at least for now, Trouble has got about $1,600 heading towards her medical finances, and that's fucking awesome, you guys. Like, that's amazing. So I think right now the total comes out to like 1662.37. I think it's something like that. I don't know. Somebody go ahead and calculate it for me and tell me if I'm right, or tell me how much I missed it by. So all right. So what I'm going to do now is we're going to go back to the ways to help. I just want to differentiate this a little bit um, from everything else. So what I'm going to see if I can do, maybe I can change the font. Um, and I never know what's good. Uh, let's go with Calibri and see how that looks. How's that look? It doesn't tell me. Okay, that's slightly different. So we'll go ahead and just do that. And then because I am just weird, I like to change out text colors a lot. So I'm going to go ahead and switch this from white to kind of a light yellow and see how that goes. That way, it kind of differentiates it a little bit more from everything else, and you guys can, you can see things in more discrete blocks. So I don't know. All right, PayPal donation same as the stream element. Yes, that's exactly what it is. Yes, absolutely, Wolf. As far as the percentage taken out before I get it, so I think with PayPal, somebody sent me a $50 donation recently, and I think I got like 47.76 of it. So I think they take out like maybe like 5% or something. Um, it's I'm not gonna say it's negligible, because I don't think 5% is negligible, but I do think it's pretty small. So I'm okay. GoFundMe, as far as I know, and don't quote this as gospel, but I think for medical at least, I think they don't take any out. Again, I'm not entirely certain on that, so don't hold me to it. But if there is a place where they shouldn't be taking any out, it should be for raising funds for medical expenses. But with that said, I haven't completely checked on it. So I've just kind of been, I don't know, you guys. I mean, the last 2 weeks have been really kind of a fog for me. I stopped exercising for a while. I was eating terribly, and it's because I was depressed. I was depressed because my baby is sick, and when I wasn't crying, I was despairing and trying whatever ways I can uh, to either take my mind off of it or work my way through it. And and then today, when they hit me with the news that she's going to need yet another surgical procedure if she's going to survive, I was just like, okay, I can no longer afford to wallow like this. I just can't. And so, after I cried some more and my coworkers, God, I love my coworkers. My coworkers are some of the most awesome people on the planet. Okay. I didn't even have to say much, and they all came in and gave me hugs. Um, one of them took me out to lunch. Like I didn't even realize it at the time. And she's like, "You realize I'm buying you lunch, right?" And I'm like, "I am not gonna stop you, but thank you." You know, but yeah, it's just kind of one of those things where it's like, you know, um, they really have come together for me, and they've supported me in other ways too. I mean, like, I haven't eh, I've been working half days at the library and then taking the afternoon to go visit trouble at the hospital. And excuse me. And I had some programs planned that I wasn't able to cover. And they stepped up, and some of them took over some of the programs and ran them for me. Some of them coordinated with the volunteers who were going to show up to help with the programs and made sure that things were running smoothly. And they've they have been so great. Like my coworkers are, all of them to a person, amazing. And even the ones that I don't know, still like them. I mean, like, some of them are like, I work upstairs, they work downstairs. I just don't see them much. Maybe they're in a different age bracket than I am, and we just don't have much in common, or they just don't have much to say to me, or vice versa. It doesn't matter. Everyone at my library is awesome. And I have gotten so much support from people. It's just been amazing. So I I thank each and every one of my coworkers just for being awesome. So, you know, thank thank you guys for supporting me these last 2 weeks. I know it's been difficult, and hopefully you won't have to for much longer, but I appreciate everything you guys have done for me so far. So, all right. So, anyways, let's see. Let me go ahead and check up on chat. Um, GoFundMe doesn't take, you can choose to donate to GoFundMe, but they don't take anything. Okay, well, that's good to know. That is really good to know. So, um, and again, I had some people tell me, don't use GoFundMe. I've had issues with them, and I mean, but I took a look at a couple of other organizations, and I'm like, let me just go this way. Everyone knows GoFundMe. Everyone knows the name recognition and everything, and so they're just doing what they can. Hey, sweetie, how you doing? I love you too. I'm doing a impromptu fundraiser stream for Trouble, so it's been going pretty well so far. So I love you. Have a good evening. So when I got home today, um, I went and visited Trouble. I met with a buddy, and he gave me some money for Trouble, and I cried a little bit. But I got home, and my fiance, who just kind of poked her head in here just now. Um, she asked me how my day went, and um, and I just went to hug her, and I got choked up, and I could not answer because I couldn't stop crying. Um, and I mean, it's kind of ridiculous because, like, you get through the you get through the grief, you get through the shock, you get through the surprise, you allow yourself to feel all those feelings, you think you've dealt with them, and then someone asks you later how you're doing, and suddenly you can't even speak because emotions are weird. And so I held on to her, and I just cried as silently as I could. And then when I finally was able to step back, I told her, you know, everything that I'd pretty much already told her over text message, and just basically said, um, that the procedures that they had recommended this morning were very highly invasive and very high risk, and that they wouldn't be able to do them. And so that they wanted to try this thing and hope that that gives her a fighting chance. And, you know, and then after I got that out and everything, I calmed down, and my body stopped you know stopped messing with me, I guess is probably the best way to put it. And then just kind of came up here and just decompressed a little bit, um and kind of got over the day. So I I've been thinking all day about, you know, ways that I can help trouble, ways that I can try to raise funds for trouble, ways that um we can try to um get funding for her medical procedures. And so um the things that you guys see down below are the things that I have come up with. And yeah, I'm gonna probably, after we're done streaming tonight, I'm probably gonna go right to, like, I don't know, Teespring or something like that, and create a quick merch shop. Actually, Stream Elements might have a way for me to create a merch shop too, so I may as well just stick with them. And then I'll see about designing some trouble, like, graphical assets, and see what we can put on a coffee mug or a t-shirt or a baby onesie or something. So, hey Gerald, how you doing? Welcome back. Hope all is well. Um, but yeah, that's kind of where we are at the moment. And I think now might be a decent time for me to go and check and see, um just look over some of the videos and um the photos from my visit with Trouble today. So if you guys give me a second, I'll pull them up because they are on my phone. So um we may as well just go ahead and start with the one that you guys, I'm sure, have seen earlier today from my "Oh God, Please No" post. So let me just take a second and find the window for that. Okay, so it's there. Let me just make sure I've got. is it pulling that from? Interesting. Okay, so I guess I have to enable it first, which I think is weird and maybe a little stupid, but whatever. Okay, guys, so here's what we're going to do. I'm going to show you guys some pictures. Screw it. I'm going to enlarge it and we'll put it over here for now. Okay. So, anyways, I have basically like that's me shortly after I got the phone call from the doctor today telling me that Trouble's vitals were trending in the opposite direction that they needed to. And I mean, you can see it all right there. I'm just kind of like, "Oh god. Oh god, please no, don't take my baby from me." All right. That when I was setting up the GoFundMe was the picture that I chose. I felt like that was a very good picture of Trouble. She's clear-eyed, um she is alert, she is vibrant. You can see part of my ugly mug there, but she's clearly the star, you know, as should always be the case. So that was the picture that I used to put up on the GoFundMe. All right. I think at this point, I'm going to just go ahead and do this. Let you guys see more of her. This was my visit with Trouble today, for the most part. It was very chill. I'm pretty sure she is just sick of being there. Like, I'm pretty sure she's just like, God, why am I still here? And I don't blame her in the slightest. But she was glad to see me. I was able to pick her up, which tells you just how chill she was because she does not like to be picked up. She let me pick her up and I placed her on my lap, and she just basically chilled there all evening or all afternoon. I was only there for about an hour and a half, so but for pretty much the entire visit, that's what she did. And so I managed to get a picture of her, and as you can see, she just kind of like, oh God, why, And then there she's actually looking at the camera, and she's like, "Fine, Dad, I'll let you take my picture, but I don't like this." So there's a picture of me just trying to get a good angle on her, which was very difficult to do because, she was just facing out from me, and trying to hold her and control a phone camera, not an easy task. I did what I could though, and I got her, I got a little bit of FaceTime with her, and so, um, but essentially, and you can see just part of my Spider-Man shirt right there. Another picture of her being sweet and adorable, and just so much better than I deserve. She's so special, and I'm so humbled and blessed to have her in my life. We got another picture of us together, just kind of me trying to get as good an angle as possible that has both of our faces on it. And then another shot from behind. She just looks so peaceful. And she's always very happy to be near me and have me holding her, and I just can't help but feel amazing when I get to have these kinds of moments with her. I think this is one of the last things that I was able to record today, and I was singing to her, You guys probably can't hear it. I don't have volume enabled, but um, even when I get Visor to share audio, it doesn't seem to work. So, um, but I was singing a song that I had made up just for her, um, and I wanted to get I wanted to get a recording of myself singing it to her. So that was the best I could do at that moment. I'll make an attempt to enable sound, but usually it does not work. Let's just go ahead and try it. Start now. Okay, hold on. Let's see if it does it. I'm going to enable it.
Who's that kitty? Troubles that kitty. I love that kitty 'cause she's trouble.
Wow, I think it actually worked. Did you guys hear that? And that was the last that was the last piece of media that I was able to record today during my visit with Trouble. So, but she's my kitty, and I love that kitty. So, okay. Oh, thank you, Wolf. I appreciate it. I appreciate it so much. You guys are amazing. So, anyway, hey, Solid, how you doing? I am so surprised that it actually shared the audio. 9 times out of 10, that never works. So, all right, I'm gonna do a quick check-in on the GoFundMe. So, let's see. We've got Wolf. I think I see I think I see the donation you're talking about. I'm gonna go ahead and just add anonymous to the troublemakers list. Um, unless you want me to change it. If you do, just let me know. But right now, I'm just going to go ahead and put anonymous. And I'm just going to say thank you to everyone who has donated, be it anonymously um, or not, be it through the GoFundMe um, or to the PayPal. I appreciate you guys very much, like so goddamn much. Thank you. All right. So, anyways, um, oh, thank you so much, Ryan. I appreciate that. She she is doing as well as can be expected, which is actually pretty good. For a kitty in her position. Um, I've said this many times already, but most cats in her position apparently go septic very quickly. And Trouble is not doing that. Trouble is lively and bright eyed and affectionate. She's eating. She is she's doing all the things that she was like when I first took her to the vet like 2 weeks ago, she was lethargic. She wasn't doing anything. She wouldn't eat, she wouldn't drink, she wouldn't pee, she wouldn't poop, she wouldn't clean herself. She just found a place to hide and just kind of like laid down there and didn't do anything. And she's not like that now. Um she's bright-eyed. She is she's aware of her surroundings. She is responsive to her surroundings, and she is doing her damnedest to she's fighting. She's fighting this. Her will to live is extraordinary, and I I like to think that she wants to come back to me. She is fighting as hard as she can to come back to me, and and as long as she's fighting, I can't not fight for her. And I just realized I need to add $10 to the GoFundMe total, so I am doing that right now. So that puts us at $1,165 for trouble. So thank you guys. Thank you guys so very much. You guys are all awesome. All right, give me 1 second, and I am going to grab. There we go. All right, now I can see the stream and the chat and everything again. So anyways, just a quick question on ways to help. If I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna like I can throw the GoFundMe link in again. I'll go ahead and do that. But I think I'm also gonna throw the Amazon affiliate link in. That way, if you're not able to donate, but you want to go about your regular shopping needs, like that would be very helpful. So there's the GoFundMe link. And then let me again just copy the Amazon link here. And again, this is a good way to just go ahead and, without taking any extra money out of your pocket. If you regularly shop on Amazon, use my affiliate link, and then just go shopping. Like go get the stuff you normally get. What will happen is I will get a very, 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 very tiny percentage of that cut. If you spend like $30, I'll probably get like, I don't know, 30 cents basically. Um, which is fine, which is fine. Don't spend unnecessarily on my behalf. Don't do that. But like every little bit will help and will basically go towards getting Trouble's medical expenses as funded as possible. So, and I just I don't know. I mean, if you guys have gone and seen the GoFundMe link, um, I mean, I could probably pull that up if we wanted and show it to you. But I mean, like, I wrote a whole story and I used pictures and stuff, and it was a I don't know. I found pictures from when she was tiny, and I used them in the storytelling. I just did whatever I could to make sure that people saw this little kitty baby and saw how important she was to me, and and how I bottle fed her. I mean, you guys know that when she was a kitten, she like when she came to us, literally all of her fit into the palm of my hand. She was so tiny. Like I think their eyes had only just opened and we were still bottle feeding them. She was so tiny. Now I can fit like her head in my hand, and that's it. Like I use like an entire like arm to like hold her when she lets me hold her, which is not very often. But she does let me do it. She likes she likes when I hold like well, she doesn't like when I hold her. She likes me more than most people though. And so when I go to pick her up, she waits a few seconds before she starts trying to like kick me with her back claw and stuff. And usually in that time, I can get her where I need to get her, you know. So I just I do what I can, but you know, like lately at the hospital, she's just letting me pick her up, and I think most of it is she's just glad to see me. She's just glad to, you know, she's glad to see that she hasn't been abandoned and that she's, you know, and that her daddy just keeps coming back and makes the time to be with her and comfort her and let her know that, you know, that we want her back, you know. And I just I can't even begin to tell you guys how much she means to me, you know, like I don't know, words just can't describe it. Like I look up at that face, or I look down at that face, and she looks up at me and she's purring and she's being a silly, and she's like, you know, doing the thing where she's like kind of rolling around on the ground and looking up at me, and you know, you can just see the smiles on their face, you know, and it, you know, you hear the purring, and you know, I mean, like I I want I'm not ready to let her go. I mean, I won't lie to you guys. Like if this event had happened to her and it was 10 years later, I would be just as sad, but I would be like she's had a good long life, and you know, at this point in time, even if we saved her, it would probably mean a diminished quality of life for her. But the thing is, Trouble will be 5 in May. She is still very young, and she very clearly wants to still live. And if she's going to continue to fight to live, then how can I, her, how can I, her daddy, stop fighting on her behalf? I'm going to do every goddamn thing in my power to keep her alive. Anything and everything I can, I will do. And that's why I'm asking for you guys' help, because I'm, you know, I've never really been one for things like fundraising and stuff like that. But I am I'm going to put all of that aside, and I'm going to start a GoFundMe, and I'm going to ask for donations, and I'm going to go and work on a Trouble like merch store and try to put all that stuff up. And I don't know, maybe start a Patreon. I don't know. All I know is that that little orange fluff ball motivates me to do things that I would have put off until forever otherwise. And, you know, how can I not love her for that? You know, how can I not do everything in my power to make sure that she has that that she not only lives but has a good life. I'm her I'm her daddy. She's my child. She is effectively my child. And I just I can't let her go. I'm not ready to let her go, which is going to make this part a little difficult to say. So when they told me about the procedures this morning, you know, they're like, this is what we would need to do. When I got to the hospital, they basically told me, okay, here's the thing. Those procedures that we told you about, they're highly risky. They're highly invasive. And there's a good chance that even if she comes through the surgery well, that she still might not survive just due to like possible complications and things. The surgery is so high risk that they're not willing to do it. They don't have any experience doing these kinds of surgeries. And so I would basically, if I decided to go that route, I would basically get referred to Texas A&M. And then that is probably going to kick up the cost of medical coverage into the stratosphere. And I don't see how I wouldn't hit a wall financially. Even with you guys' support, even with all of the tricks I've been able to pull to make this work financially, I don't know that that is going to be feasible. But they did come to me and say, okay, but we could try this procedure. And it's a procedure we've never done before, but we want to try it if you'll let us. And what they would basically do is they're going to take a tube and they're basically going to stick it through Trouble's anus, basically. And what the intention is they're going to divert the fecal matter from interacting directly with the bowel, or at least the area of the bowel that has gotten injured and needed procedure. And again, it's something they've never done before. They were just trying to come up with ideas to help save her that would that wouldn't break the bank, which is another reason that I have very good feelings about this hospital, because they've kept stuff like that in mind, and I have felt very supported, very like they're keeping me in the loop about Trouble. They're approaching things with okay, how can we save him money, basically. I mean, they've already cut a couple of corners on my behalf. Like, I already know this. So they have, and they're like, let us try this, because it's the one, it's the only, it's like a desperate last measure for us. And essentially, if it doesn't work, I mean, you have the option of us referring you to someone else, but we don't know if that's going to be financially feasible for you. So I guess what I'm saying is that her next procedure is kind of like the it's kind of like it's like they said, it's like the last stand, I guess, for lack of a better word. And if it doesn't work, then for a lot of practical purposes, I may have to consider the possibility that we've gone as far as we can, and that I might have to consider euthanizing her. Sorry. They're going to do everything in their power not to let that happen, as am I. And as are you guys. You're already doing that. And I mean, I hope it doesn't come to that, obviously. I don't know what I'm going to do if it does. If it happens, well, you'll probably see me crying a lot more. But in the meantime, we're going to do our best for her. And I want you guys to know how much I appreciate it. I want you guys to know how much I appreciate you and everything you've just done so far. Trouble is one of my angels. I'm just not ready to send her to heaven yet. I'm not ready to let her go to heaven yet. And I'm just checking on the GoFundMe, just checking the crowd fund. So, all right. Anyways, let me just check Twitch real quick. Okay, I think we're mostly good. All right. And then I mostly want to view the YouTube chat because, you guys are mostly hanging out on here. So, okay. Well, if anyone has any questions or ideas or concerns that they would like to address, you guys know how to find me. Um, you can always communicate with me on YouTube um, or Twitch whenever I'm on Twitch. You guys can reach out to me via my socials. I'm active on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. If you want to join my Discord, there should be a link to a server invite on my YouTube channel banner. Just go ahead and click that, and that should get you to me. And then, if you guys want to, I don't know, if you guys have any questions, just feel free to contact me. But yeah, I just want to say how much I appreciate everything you guys have done. You guys have been amazing. I appreciate it. Trouble appreciates it, and I just I would just like to reiterate that there are many, many ways to help us, um, even non-monetary ones. You know, at least sharing the link to the GoFundMe, just signal boosting the posts that I make. Um, just go ahead and let me know, and you know, if there's any way that I can assist you with any of that, just let me know. But in the meantime, you can always donate to the GoFundMe. You can always donate to my PayPal through the Stream Elements link. I think when I'm done with the stream tonight, I'm going to go ahead and start working on a Stream Elements merch shop for Trouble. So you can always purchase something from there. Anything that I get will be going towards Trouble's medical expenses. If you use Amazon, please feel free to use my Amazon affiliate link. That will give me a very small percentage of anything that you spend over on Amazon at no extra charge to you. And then there's always just making sure that you share the posts that I make. You can share the GoFundMe. And then you can always tell people that, hey, go subscribe to this dude's YouTube channel. He's trying to raise funds to save his precious kitty. He's a good guy. He makes gaming content. One day he'll get around to making Spider-Man content. And just anything you can do to help, it all helps. It's all impactful. And you know, every little bit, or as Black Widow once said, whatever it takes, you know. Hey Alberto, how you doing? Good to see you. Hope things get better. I'll share your GoFundMe link on my stream tomorrow. Hope it helps somehow. Thank you. Thank you so much. So, anyways, um, I I'll probably be doing another stream like this tomorrow. I might do a couple of them. We'll see. Like I might do one in the morning and then I might do one in the evening. But in the meantime, after this stream is done, I'll make sure to put links for everything into the description. And then we'll see about making sure that I can get the Trouble merch shop up and running. And I don't know, um, maybe I'll use the phrase "I'm a troublemaker," you know, because you guys are helping make Trouble safe and healthy and back home, hopefully. But yeah. Okay. All right. Well, I've been streaming for about 2 hours, and I think at this point I'm probably going to stop streaming, at least for this one. I might come back on and play something. I don't know, because it would probably be nice to just play some video games and not think as much about this. But maybe I'll leave all this up, and then we'll put the game where my ugly mug currently is, and then we'll put the camera. We'll shrink it down and put it, over there. So, because I wanna leave all this up. I want you guys, one, to know how you can help, and two, I just want to continue to give credit to everyone who has donated to Trouble. So, um, so yeah. Um, Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go ahead and stop the stream. Uh, and then I'm gonna go and use the restroom, maybe get some more water, and then we'll come back. And I think what we'll do is we'll continue playing The Legend of Zelda because I'm really enjoying that. And I'll leave all this stuff up. The screen will be right here, like the game screen will be in this section, and then the camera will be downward a little bit. So, hopefully you guys are okay with that. So, so in the meantime, thank you to all of you who were here tonight. Thank you to all of you who donated. Thank you to all of you who signal boosted this and shared it with others. Um, it means so much to me. It really does. And you know, I'm not going to pretend that this week has not been extremely tough. It really has been. But I also have come to see just how awesome so many of the people in my life are. And that includes you guys. That includes my coworkers. That includes my social media circles on Facebook. It's been amazing. You guys have been amazing. So, anyway, thank you. I am going to take a break. I will come back and do another stream in a little while. And and when I say in a little while, I'm talking like 10, 15 minutes from now. And we'll play some Legend of Zelda, and I will continue to talk about Trouble. So, in the meantime, thanks for stopping by. This is Spidey Librarian. And until my next stream or upload, I'll be wishing you a good rest of the evening. Bye.